Hello, this is Mary Lou Kaiser of Inspired Entrepreneurs, and I'm excited to share with you some details about this course. Now, I have a master's degree in teaching and spent more than 15 years of my professional life in traditional classrooms teaching English before venturing out on my own to become an entrepreneur. And since being out on my own, I have met so many people who want to get ahead with their businesses so badly they can almost taste it, like a favorite frosty beverage on a hot summer day. Yet no matter what they do, it seems like all they have within their grasp is a can of lukewarm, flat soda. Now, if this sounds like your situation, you're definitely not alone. And the problem probably isn't from a lack of motivation, because you obviously want that ice cold beverage, but rather from a lack of inspiration. And there's a big difference between the two, and once I learned what it was, my business changed forever. And here is why. Motivation comes from the outside. It's about getting psyched up, pushed, even pulled in the direction that you want to go. It's that rah-rah, that cheerleading, the chest thumping bravado that's made popular by athletes and motivational speakers alike. Now, there is nothing wrong with motivation. Its effects just never last. Compare that to inspiration, which comes from the inside, and that word actually means to be in spirit, and its source is internal, and it's doing things for your own reasons. It's the true source of why we do what we want to do, more about the passion and the purpose and the pure joy of experience for the experience's sake, as opposed to doing things because we feel like we have to or we should. Now, the rise of high tech has raised a question is, are we on the decline of inspiration? Because these days, if you think about it, technology makes it easy to be connected to hundreds, if not thousands of people on social networks like Facebook and Twitter and Google Plus and LinkedIn. And while having so many friends and fans and followers can be great sources of motivation, inspiration is sorely lacking on these platforms, and we're paying a dear price for that. Despite being more connected than at any other time in our history, more people than ever are feeling isolated, lonely, depressed, and overwhelmed, and it's only going to get worse before it gets better. In fact, social media burnout is growing really, really fast. How many people really can we know? Too much busyness and not enough meaningful connecting has turned us into a pack of ravenous wild dogs wandering the plains, searching for something meaty and substantial to sink our teeth into because we're hungry for meaning and we are starving for inspiration. Anything that's going to lift us out of our boredom, our angst, and those general feelings of malaise that we have when we're spending so much time on the computer. This is why inspirational leadership and having the ability to inspire others are fast becoming two of the hottest and most in-demand skills for anyone doing business today. Whether you're an entrepreneur, a small business owner, a writer, an artist, a coach, a consultant, a corporate manager, no matter what niche you're in, knowing how to inspire others can mean the difference between an average business and an extraordinary one. Because if you can be more inspirational, your business will grow. Period. Question is, how do you do that? Well, I'd like to introduce you to my Inspired Entrepreneurs program. I developed it because in order to inspire, you first must be inspired. And to be inspired, you must seek out sources of inspiration and learn how to fill your inspirational tank. Now, Daniel H. Pink, the best-selling author of A Whole New Mind, Moving from the Information Age to the Conceptual Age, has been talking about this shift for quite some time, and his research is showing that the skill set based in imagination and creativity and empathy are the kinds of skills that are helping businesses to really grow and expand as we enter farther into the conceptual age. We're moving out of the knowledge-based economy and truly into the conceptual age, where what you're seeing on the screen right now are going to play huge, huge parts. In other words, you can be paid very well for being your imperfect, messy, wonderful, creative human self. And this is why I developed my Inspired Entrepreneurs program, to teach the art of being more human so you can truly be in spirit for others while growing your business. Because of my background as an inspirational teacher for so many years, I am way more qualified than most to do just that. So let's take a look at some of the highlights of this program. These aren't all the things you're going to learn, but they're some of the big ones. First of all, the key principles of inspiration and how to connect them to your business and life for maximum impact. Very, very important to know these. How do you create a red rope policy that's going to help you increase your productivity and your profit centers? I talk about that. The one question that you must answer if you have any real desire to bust through to the next level in your business. I have you working with that. It's really about learning how to become a more inspired leader or professional. And frankly, I was nervous about releasing this training program because it's about stuff that some people want to call touchy-feely rather than hardcore numbers or fancy algorithms. After all, how can you measure inspiration, right? I mean, this is what people are going to ask because you can't plug it into some chart, punch in some numbers, and come out with a formula. However, I realized that I wouldn't be fulfilling my purpose of teaching and inspiring others if I sat on the sidelines and didn't put a program like this together. And I know it will help the people who are truly ready to embrace these new sets of skills that are necessary for making a difference, inspiring change, and getting good things done in the new economy. And the research does show that when people feel more inspired, they tend to be more productive. And if you are working with people who are more productive, guess what you're going to get? Results. Who can benefit from this? Well, entrepreneurs, obviously, managers of businesses and companies, business professionals, doctors, lawyers, anybody who's working with people one-on-one or in groups, like coaches and consultants. Parents and teachers can benefit. These are the kinds of folks that are on the front lines every single day with our next generation of leaders and citizens, and we need our parents and teachers to feel more inspired so they can in turn pay forward that inspiration to our young people. And this course is for you if words like story, authenticity, purpose, and meaning really resonate with you. Those are words that you're drawn to, that you say, yes, those are the kinds of things that I want to know more about, that I want to bring more of into what I'm currently doing. Now, so many people told me that I was crazy for offering this program at $67. It could easily go for 3 or 4 times as much because it's virtually impossible to put a price on inspiration. And I could sell it for $67 or more, but I'm not. Right now, I'm offering it for a limited time for only $47, and that is a steal any day of the week. Because honestly, this business that we're all in, no matter the niche or the industry, is one of service, above and beyond anything else, and paying it forward. So I wanted to make the investment doable for as many people as possible, and at $47, I really believe that I've done that. Now, this is a unique program in that there are a lot of people out there that are teaching about motivation and not so many teaching about inspiration. So keep in mind that if you really want to get ahead in today's lightning-paced global culture, you're definitely going to want to grab your copy of this Inspired Entrepreneur program today. Because remember, together we can all inspire change, make a difference, and get a lot of things done. So thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you on the other side.